The negative effects of porn on our lives and our children. Pornography, something that has become incredibly accessible and normalized in today's digital world, is silently infiltrating our homes, our minds, and the lives of our children. But what are the consequences of this seemingly harmless content? Today we're taking a deep dive into the negative effects of porn on our lives, relationships, and most critically, on the development and future of our children. Number 1. The ubiquity of porn. Did you know that pornography is one of the most consumed forms of media on the internet? Studies reveal that millions of people view porn daily, including teens and even preteens. Why? Because it's free, easy to access, and often just a click away. The internet has made porn available 24/7, and the younger generation is growing up in an environment where exposure is almost inevitable. This isn't just a moral issue, it's a social, psychological, and developmental crisis. Number 2. How porn affects adults. A. Relationships. Let's start with relationships. Porn consumption can create unrealistic expectations about intimacy, bodies, and relationships. It often portrays distorted and unhealthy dynamics that can lead to dissatisfaction in real-life relationships. In many cases, porn use has been linked to increased infidelity, reduced intimacy, and even divorce. The emotional disconnect it fosters is real and devastating. B. Addiction. Pornography is designed to be addictive. The constant dopamine hits rewires the brain, similar to how drugs or alcohol affect the brain. This leads to dependency, where people find it harder and harder to function without it. C. Mental health studies show that excessive porn consumption is linked to anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem. Why? Because it distorts reality, making people feel inadequate or ashamed about their own lives and bodies. Number 3. How porn affects children and teens. A. Early exposure. Children today are being exposed to porn at alarmingly young ages, often as young as 9 or 10. Unlike previous generations, kids don't have to find a magazine. The internet finds them. This early exposure disrupts their natural development, introducing them to adult themes long before they are emotionally or mentally equipped to handle them. B. Warped perceptions. Porn presents an exaggerated, often degrading view of intimacy. When kids consume this content, they develop distorted ideas about what relationships and bodies should look like. This can lead to unhealthy attitudes toward their own bodies and others, fostering disrespect and unrealistic expectations that carry into adulthood. C. Brain development. Teen brains are incredibly malleable. Exposure to the high dopamine hits from porn rewires their brains, making them more susceptible to addiction and altering how they experience pleasure and relationships in the future. Number 4. The social ripple effect. A. Degradation of values. Porn doesn't just affect individuals, it's impacting society as a whole. By normalizing objectification, it erodes respect and empathy, leading to a culture where unhealthy behavior is acceptable. B. Impact on education. Teachers are reporting that students are more distracted than ever. Some students even bring inappropriate ideas into the classroom, disrupting learning environments and fostering a toxic culture. C. Increased exploitation. The porn industry itself often exploits its workers, with many performers coerced or forced into situations they can't escape. Supporting this industry indirectly supports these injustices. Number 5. What can we do? A. Parental guidance. As parents, open communication is key. Talk to your kids about the realities of porn and help them understand its dangers before they stumble upon it themselves. B. Digital safeguards. Use parental controls and monitoring tools to limit access to explicit content. Educate yourself about the platforms your kids are using and stay engaged. C. Education. Schools and communities must prioritize teaching media literacy and the effects of porn. Awareness is the first step toward prevention. Number 6. A message to adults. To adults struggling with porn addiction, there is no shame in seeking help. It's a tough battle, but breaking free from its grip is possible. Therapy, support groups, and accountability partners can make all the difference. Number 7. The call to action. Porn is not just entertainment, it's a silent epidemic affecting our minds, our relationships, and our society. By understanding its dangers and taking proactive steps, we can protect ourselves and the generations to come. If you found this video helpful, please share it with your friends and family. Let's start a conversation about this important topic and work together to create a healthier, more mindful future. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more content that matters. Until next time, take care and stay informed.